A local woman dead in the donation bin.
She was a beautiful, giving, loving person.
Kaylee Land died 3 days before her 31st birthday, a birthday she shared with her mom.
I still expect her to call or to come knocking on my door.
It was police who knocked that November morning to tell Kingsley her daughter's body had been found wedged headfirst in a donation bin. Kaylee, trying to take items out, was asphyxiated when the bin snapped shut.
And then I found out there were people that had died before her, and nothing had been done, nothing had changed. The bins are still made the same way. They almost take a person's head off.
Now Kingsley is suing the Bay Area nonprofit that owns the bin and the out-of-state bin manufacturer.
You have to assume there's been many more close calls and injuries.
Over a dozen years, there are documented more than 20 deaths in donation boxes around the country. Different manufacturers, but the same anti-theft design that pinches shut when there's weight on it.
There was a woman in New York, actually just got her arm stuck in the bin, and she ultimately froze to death hanging from the bin.
When Kaylee died, friends described her as homeless and said she often foraged in the bins to give clothes to others. Her flashlight was found at the bottom of the box, her bicycle left leaning nearby.
I don't know what she was doing there. I don't know. It really doesn't matter.
Her mom says Kaylee was a free spirit, but called and visited often. And growing up in Petaluma, was an artistic girl, loved makeup and music, and later worked as a caregiver.
She didn't have an apartment or a house in her name, but she did have a home.
In the Bay Area, another bin asphyxiation killed an Alameda woman. Critics say any other product so risky would create outcry, but
I think it's who's injured. I think what you're seeing is these boxes injure people who are sometimes on the fringes of society, and they may not have a voice.
Since Land's death, the bins have a warning against trying to enter or remove items, a warning dismissed as not explicit enough.
At a minimum, there should be a warning that says, don't go in here, skull and crossbones. You may die. Because I don't think anyone would ever expect to crawl in there and lose their life.
Haley's mom now stops to wrap these bins with plastic danger tape whenever she sees one.
Losing a kid is the worst thing that any parent can go through.
This wrongful death lawsuit is in its beginning stages, but there is another claim very similar in Los Angeles right now. Both seek a safer design of the bins and monetary damages. Reporting live in Petaluma, Deborah Villone, KTVU, Fox 2 News.